Hey guys, if you are returning to this channel or if you're new, I'm Megan Marsh. I am a 20-year veteran in the mortgage industry with 19 of those years as a mortgage broker. I wanted to create a video for any of you who are struggling in this market and you're trying to figure out what you need to do to be successful and have a better year. They say that 40% of loan officers are going to leave the industry by the end of 2023. That's in 3 more months. And so I wanted to figure out what's been going on. So if you don't know any of my background, I was a pretty high producing loan officer, but I no longer originate. I now have different businesses that help loan officers open their own mortgage brokerage and make it easier for them so they can plug into a system but still own their business. And so I wanted to figure out like who's having success and why are they having success. And I just so happen to be surrounded by some of the most amazing people in this industry. And I started looking this week at what they're doing and why they're having so much more success than maybe other people in the industry. And so I wanted to share with you a few things that I have discovered and what they're doing so that you can try to do the same thing if you want to stay in the mortgage industry, because it is a great job. It's a great career as long as we can look past just the transactions. You have to look long term and you got to look at strategy because you want to be able to survive in any type of market. I was originating in 2008 when the floor fell out from under us, and I still originated a lot of loans. So what are people doing that I'm around, and what am I seeing how they're closing more loans? And so I talked to 3 different mortgage brokers, and the things that they shared with me that they're doing, I'm going to show you right now. So I'm going to pull this up on my screen. There are 3 mortgage brokers and all 3 of them are crushing it. So the first one is my ride or die business partner. And he in 2019 told me he had a dream to move to Puerto Rico and he wanted to live there. And at the time there wasn't a single mortgage broker there. We have had a hard time getting wholesale lenders to sign up, but we are the first mortgage broker in Puerto Rico, and we are killing it because he's doing everything right and because he went into this blue ocean and took a chance. I want you to know, if you have a dream of doing something, living on an island on the beach and doing mortgages, it's possible. Another one of my business partners was a retail loan officer up until this year, 2023. He came over in February, became a part owner in our company. From going from retail to broker, 2023 has been his best year ever of his career. And when I asked him why, he said options. He's like, I knew that there were options as a broker, but I didn't realize how many options. And he's leaning into some of those options in loan types that the third person also is doing. And it's a loan product that really doesn't matter what the interest rate is, because there are people that need loans and they don't care if the rate is 8%, 10%, 12%, because they've had such a hard time being able to get a mortgage, which is the third person, another now business partner of mine. And she is a broker owner. She has a mortgage brokerage that's not the same mortgage brokerage that I have. But together we created a commercial brokerage, which is number 4 on here. And we just looked, and in just the last 60 days, we have organically created 160 leads because business owners are looking for money right now. They want to get funded and the banks have tightened up. And so that creates an opportunity. We didn't have to ask permission of anyone to open our commercial brokerage. We didn't have to check with a manager or ask how we should price it. We just jumped in and figured it out. But just like my retail to broker owner, new business partner, in her residential brokerage, she's focused on ITIN clients. And those are clients who don't have a social security number. And so because that these 3 people are doing things that are out of the box, that most of us either can't do based on the lender that we're at, or maybe you've never looked into it, that might be why you're not having your best year. I truly believe that right now everyone needs to have a niche, and you need to really lean into that niche and help people within that niche. So start thinking about who needs a mortgage, and if they really, the rate doesn't matter to them. And the people that I found that really fit into that category and the loan officers that are crushing it are the mortgage brokers that have these different options. They are able to do I-10 loans. So people without social security numbers, they're not U.S. residents. And, you know, if you're listening and you're like, well, I'm at a lender, or I'm at a retail lender, a bank, whatever it is. And we have, okay, DSCR loans or a bank, we have a bank statement loan. It's different as a broker. You don't have a bank statement loan or a DSCR loan. You have bank statement loans. You have literally dozens of lenders, because every lender is different with what they allow and how they look at the bank statements. Every DSCR lender is different and have different ratios they follow, and some will go under a 1% DSCR ratio. So it really comes down to these products, because there are real estate investors that need money. There are I-10 loans and people without social security numbers that have been told no for years. And now that we have these products, they are running into them. And there's self-employed business owners and people who are in the gig economy that they're taking this as an opportunity and a chance, and they know that the market's going to get better. And so I truly, truly believe that if you want to crush it in this market, which means you can crush it in any market, that's why I believe so strongly in the mortgage broker channel. And so if that's something that you're interested in learning more about, I would love to have a conversation with you and talk to you about what your options are, because that's the next biggest challenge is, how do I do it? Who do I go to? What's the best broker to do this with? Do I open my own brokerage? Can I do it? So we'll share some more information in another video, but if you'd like to have a conversation about some of the programs we have to help open your own brokerage or join a brokerage or just learn more about a brokerage, there is a link in the description, or you can use the QR code here, because we'd love to talk to you so that you can start crushing it in your mortgage business too.